Hey guys, and welcome to another video from Dainty Bite. Today I'm gonna show you how to make lazy cake. It's the laziest cake you can make. I promise it's gonna come together in minutes and stay crispy and crunchy for days. So if you're craving a chocolatey dessert but a little intimidated by the idea of making one, this is the perfect starter for you. It's quick and it's easy. Let's get started. I'm gonna start by melting some chocolate over a double boiler. There's a pot of simmering water that's not touching my bowl. Just like so, I add the chocolate, and here I have 2 ounces of milk chocolate and 6 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. To that, I'm gonna add 145 grams of unsalted room temperature butter. Now I'm adding 2 tablespoons of corn syrup. If you don't have corn syrup, you can add honey or you can add golden syrup. I'm gonna let them melt low and slow on low heat until the mixture is smooth and shiny. I always want to remind you that I leave all the amounts and all the ingredients in the description box below. At this point, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of a good vanilla extract, and you can substitute the vanilla extract with a little bit of coffee. The coffee you drank that morning would be fine. Coffee intensifies the flavor of the chocolate, but you can do without. It's not a big deal. Look how smooth and shiny the chocolate is. And believe it or not, that's it. That's the chocolate mixture. All I have to do now is work on the biscuits. And for the biscuits, I highly recommend using the digestive kind. This is the perfect sweetness and the perfect crunch for this kind of recipe. But you can use graham crackers or you can use Maria biscuits. It's no problem. You're gonna add about 9 ounces of the biscuits, about 16 to 17 pieces. And this is the easiest and the cleanest way to break up the cookies in a plastic bag. I don't want them to be finely chopped. This is actually perfect. And the easiest way to prep a small loaf pan is by adding some plastic wrap and some parchment paper, just like so. For easy cleanup, I cut it and line it inside the loaf pan and set it aside to work on the chocolate mixture. I'm gonna add the biscuits. And one last thing I'm gonna add to the mixture is these great pistachios. I toasted them for about 3 minutes just to wake up their flavor a little bit. I mix very well until the chocolate coats all the biscuits nicely. I'm gonna dump the whole thing inside the loaf pan, cover it and place it in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours or until the chocolate sets nicely. If you're in a rush, you can place it in the freezer for an hour and it'll be ready. And this is the kind of dessert that you want to keep in the fridge all the time. You don't want to keep it outside or in the freezer, just in the fridge. And the pistachios added great color and great flavor. But if you don't like pistachios, you can add any other nut. You can add hazelnuts, you can add pecans, walnuts, whatever you like. Or you can do without, just the biscuit and the chocolate is great enough. 2 or 3 hours later, it's easy release. I'm gonna flip it on the other side and dust it with some cocoa powder, slice, and serve. You can save the rest in a sealed container. Of course, like I said, keep it in the fridge, and this is the kind of dessert that's gonna taste even better the next day, and it's gonna stay crunchy. The biscuits are gonna stay so crunchy and crispy, guaranteed. Thin slices are the way to go with the lazy cake. Slice the whole thing, store, and grab a piece whenever you crave one. I hope you give this recipe a try, and until next time, bon appétit!